That would help too. Yeah, there we go. I've done this before. You can tell I've done this before. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for joining us to Indigo Chameleon and the Unbroken Veil. It is Tuesday night. It is time for a little Nope, it's Wednesday night. It's time for a little Dungeons and Dragons here on Indigo Chameleon. Oh, we're a little rusty, gang. Daddy took a brain break, and I just basically did nothing creative and nothing D&D centric for like a week and a few days, and it was so nice for me as a person, as a friend, to give that to myself. But now we're back. We're back with a vengeance. We've got a few announcements before we get started with tonight's game. We've got a Discord. You're welcome to come and hang out there. There's lots of cool people on the Discord, like all of these wonderful, fun people. We also have a merch store. You can get cool stuff from the merch store, like mugs and T-shirts and all sorts of nifty gifties, especially with the Christmas season approaching. Tell your friends you love them by giving them this chameleon on a mug and having them go, what? So please join us, will you, for the new holiday tradition of giving good karma to the good people. Upcoming announcements, upcoming schedule. Tonight, we've got Unbroken Veil, New Orleans. Very excited. And this coming Sunday, we unveil our brand new campaign here on the channel. I had this weird idea. I really wanted to do Strahd, but Strahd is the worst. He's just terrible. So, introducing our new campaign, Strahd Sucks, with an X. Every week we're going to be tackling the Curse of Strahd with some fun characters, and I've decided that I'm going to hand out level ups like they're going out of style. The audience will be able to buy level ups and things of that sort, but every time one of my players dies, they reset back to level 3 and in a brand new body. So I'm going to be killing them real quick with the fierceness, because everybody else might be level 13, but if you're that player that rushes into the stairway, you're going to die. So tune in for that. So far, the party makeup consists of a dryad, an energy vampire based off Colin Robinson from What We Do in the Shadows, a bugbear with a spear, a Furia, a satyr, and oh my gosh, I'm missing one. It's the tree, the bear, the satyr, the energy vampire. Oh,
I'll walk into a bar.
And a fire genasi druid who wants to burn the world to the ground. So it's gonna be a good time, kids. So tune in for fun shenanigans on that. And then on Tuesday, we've got some cool stuff coming down the pipeline. For Wanderlust, we're doing a Percy Jackson mini arc. As we let a friend of ours get settled, we're doing some fun in the Percy Jackson world. So, not only do we have cool stuff coming up on the channel, but you can catch some other folks that you see here doing their own thing. Icky V, you got stuff bubbling. That RP server is waking up a little bit. You're shaking the dust off. Like, you dropping lore and like. Meanwhile, my poor character is just locked in a room somewhere, but like at back in base. But everybody else is discovering dragons. So where can people check out the cool stuff that you're doing?
If you go over to my Twitch channel, you can find the link to our Discord, which is where most of the RP is happening right now. We're trying to get with my move and my not quite stable internet. It's hard to do streaming, so we're trying to work that out. But streaming will be back soon. But for now, you can at least access all of our links on Twitch. You can RP with us over in the Circle of Ash, where there is a lot happening. We have lore being dropped. We have new characters coming from some of our old faithful friends who are retiring some people and bringing in new characters. So I'm kind of excited for people to meet them. We're setting up some back.
I asked Icky V at one point in her announcement to build suspense for it.
Working. Wait for it.
Wait for it. She stopped talking, but she will be back, probably apologetically. that she froze on something.
I'm just wondering if we're going to switch positions first before it happens.
We probably will. It might turn into like the Mad Hatter Tea Party. But until then, while Icky V builds suspense, Wolf Garin, hey buddy, how are you?
Hey, doing good, doing good.
You with your long hair. Where can people check out the cool stuff you're doing?
Wolfgaren D&D, your favorite couch potato Jedi, oldest Beat Saber streamer. I can't even say that because I can't play Beat Saber right now. Kind of hurt the wing. Can't lift it over, so we're having some issues. But if you look over my right shoulder, you'll see some sexy lady up there holding up a torch. We have finally come close to collecting all the copper necessary in order to build that sexy lady on our brand new server, and that will be happening within the next week, maybe 2 weeks. It takes a while to make those things happen, but check us out. Playing some Minecraft, playing some Spoopy. I don't know if you like scary stuff. We play a little bit of Phasmophobia every now and then. And she's back, and that's it for me. Whew. Good, because I was done. Can't hear you.
Icky V, thank you so much for trying out the new suspenseful announcement portion that we had talked about.
I said my spotty internet, and there I went.
And there you went.
It was your fault. You jinxed it.
I did. But yeah, RP. That's.
Be sure to check out Wolfgar D&D, build Minecraft stuff, and the cool RP that Icky V has on her server. Icky V, before we start, I did have one more question. Can I have 200 XP? Is that okay? Can I?
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, awesome.
Hey,
all right.
Scribe, can we take a level?
No. Hi, everybody. When last we left our heroes were in the middle of Suburbia. They were dealing with some issues. Sabrina and Becca had been sort of working on another mission. Noah, Zach, and Martin had been commissioned by the Monster Squad, a group of young kids that have sort of been looking after some of the other neighborhoods in the area, setting up as paranormal investigators. They attributed this to a haunt level 9, I believe. Alpha level 9 haunting or sighting. So Noah, Zach, and Martin went to explore, but they're not discovering a lot of supernatural haunting being exhibited. Instead, they've uncovered a water weird that was living in someone's pool and some odd-looking coins. After sort of stopping that and going to the local playground and having a fun ride on the merry-go-round, we're now going to pick up exactly where we left off with Sabrina and Becca. Hi, Exo. Did I miss something?
Possessed. Yeah, for 5 minutes.
You were
Didn't even
also
get his name.
You were also.
But he used my body, and that's
You were also possessed by a demon for 5 minutes, who was a cool demon wearing a leather jacket, who was loosely based off Spike from Buffy, because that is on my Wild Magic table that Trevor Colt wrote for me. So yeah. The demon kind of skipped ahead a little bit, told you who was causing some of these issues. And now we skip to Becca and Sabrina. The two of you have called an Uber after Noah sent you a pretty disturbing text message that, like, I almost died. Hope you're having a great day. So the two of you are rushing over towards the neighborhood as we speak. You're sitting in the Uber. It's a pretty nice car. As you're driving, the driver's being kind of quiet, giving you control of the aux cable as you drive. As you drive closer and closer to the neighborhood. This would be the part where if you would like to prepare anything, if you would like to cast anything upon yourselves, now is the time to do so.
Right. Okay. And so all we know is him. He said that he is in trouble.
Sure.
No, I didn't say I'm in trouble. I just said I almost died.
He said he almost died today.
Hope you're having a great night.
Yeah.
Right, which tells us, it'd be great if I had Shield of Faith or something along those lines, mage armor, but I don't.
Sure.
So.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You are also welcome to reach out to Exo, Zach, and Martin. All three of them are plugged in.
Oh, that's right, because they're on phones, and are they accessible by phone? Like, can we text them and be like, what happened? Hello.
You can certainly try.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the second we see that from him, we're gonna immediately be reaching out to them in via group message. saying what's going on.
You know what? Actually,
Heading there now.
I'm so down with this. Kids, a group text message pops up. So feel free to answer in character out loud. Becca, what do you send?
I'm going to send what's going on? Noah said he almost died. Heading there now. Sabrina's with me. More info, please.
Exclamation
Point, exclamation. Yeah. A series of exclamation points and question marks afterwards.
The gif of that little white creature being like.
My text is going to be question mark, question mark, question mark. We cannot kill the football player, guys. Come on. What is happening?
I tried when I get this comes in as a group, right? Text.
Martin, Exo, Noah, and Zach, you all received the notification after the shenanigans taking place at the playground.
Hey guys, selfie.
Oh God.
And it's gonna be these guys trying to peek over my shoulder with my big fat head in the way because that's all that I can really get into the camera frame.
Okay.
So basically, it's just a selfie of him.
Okay, Becca and Sabrina, the next thing that comes through to your phone is a selfie. Noah, Martin, and Zach look soaked. Zach also has vomit on him, like all on the front. He also looks like severely dirty and grass stained from previous. They're taking the picture in a playground. And you notice that there's one of those little like the things the kids hop on that has just completely been demolished and is laying on its side, almost as if they've been vandalizing this playground.
Didn't do it.
As if.
Nothing.
Almost.
I'm gonna text back.
I'm not keeping anyone else from responding here. I just wanted to take a quick selfie.
Zach's phone was in his pocket when he hit the ground. It's not working.
Zach's got one of those Nokias,
The bricks.
Is it one of those bricks, that sweet high score on Snake and doesn't want to get rid of it, After a bit of time. Go ahead, Becca.
Back. Looks like you guys are doing great. Headed home now. Sending. And then asterisk sarcasm. Sigh.
As you're sending as you're sending see you soon, the Uber pulls up and he goes, I think this is your stop.
Does it look like just a random neighborhood?
Yeah, it's a subdivision. You know what I mean? It looks like a fairly new subdivision. Not all the houses are moved into and things of that sort. But up on the hill, you can see the towering form of Noah. Probably his back. You can probably even see Exo, Zach, and Martin. They're surveying 3 separate houses and looks like they're having a conversation about all right, here they're pointing, they're going here. But he lets you out at the neighborhood, and it's just a quick little jog up the hill. Should you wish to join them?
And it doesn't look thoroughly destroyed. It looks just normal right now.
The playground?
No, the subdivision.
The subdivision looks all in one piece. It is a somewhat new subdivision, and it looks like they're moving people in, and it's sort of a phasing in project. So some of the houses have individuals in them. Some of them are still definitely in construction, as it looks like families are coming in and purchasing homes, and then having sort of specifications to those purchased homes and things of that sort. But the subdivision looks fairly new.
Yeah, I think you said that only 5 of them were totally fully completed, and 4 of those 5 had people in them.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
Do we know why they're here?
You know why they're here. The only thing you know is that you were kind of doing stuff. You didn't happen to be at Camelot's Concoctions until Noah sent you this text message, unless Martin, Zach, or Exo messaged you guys and was like, SOS, stuff's going down. something's amiss at the Circle K. Like, unless any of those messages were sent, then all you know is Noah almost died, and then he sent you a picture and everybody's looking a little beat up and rough around the edges.
And we know they're here for a haunting?
I'll say that you would know enough to know that they're kind of here for a haunting.
We probably let them know, and they didn't show up, so they're lucky to get these texts from us at all.
Yeah. You are let out, and Sabrina and Becca, you begin to walk up the hill. Noah, it's not too long before you see Sabrina and Becca just sort of waving at you all as they meet you up towards the playground.
Oh, guys, it was like great. I didn't but it was like when water, and I was like floating, and they were just trying to drown me and everything, and then I did this like that, and like thunder, and stuff went everywhere. We found like a coin, and then we came over, and Zach wanted to play on the merry-go-round, so I was nice enough to like push him on the merry-go-round. It was awesome.
You found, what did the coin look like?
Oh, I don't know. Who's got the coin?
I'll show her the coin.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 coins. We got 2 coins.
I'll show her one of the coins.
It's got a tree on one side and
A hammer on the other.
a hammer on the other. Something
I'll-
probably.
I'll relay everything that we learned from my grandfather to the rest of the group so that everybody knows what's going on.
Would you actually like to do that so that Sabrina and Becca? Do you remember?
Yeah, that it's the what his name was. Dang it! It's the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. He's
a
the
leprechaun dude.
He's
like
legend.
the dude that the leprechauns are made out of. He's like
Yeah.
a really big leprechaun or something.
Lore.
And he likes like pot of gold and
Nope.
stuff.
Lore's
and
the evil
rainbow.
android from Star Trek, buddy.
Dang it!
They found. I'm right. They found 2 coins from a big leprechaun. Got
Not
it.
Loki.
Is
Okay,
a
can we
leprechaun usually Loki?
Not. Leave it to Beaver. That's it. It started with an L, right?
start from the beginning? Why are we here? Let's start
The
there.
the Monster Squad came back to the shop, and
place
they
of
wanted to
business,
hire
mhm.
us.
Okay.
So then, you know,
yeah, and we have to go to the
we
movies
hooked
with
them
them later, but we have
Yeah.
to.
We
buy
get to
them.
go to the movies with them later, but we have to buy the popcorn. But we don't
Yeah.
anymore because Martin's dad's gonna buy the popcorn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
it's gonna the new
so
Ghostbusters.
Why?
Yeah.
Why are we here?
Ghost busting.
this is where the haunting was. The level A9 haunting. Yeah, awesome. Level 9.
Extra butter.
Definitely extra butter.
Why? What? Okay. Which part is the hard part?
Classifies this at led A9 haunting.
The Monster Squad noticed some unusual happenings in the neighborhood.
And I got it
Right.
on my. I found it on my EMF recorder.
Noah goes, hey, I did some readings on my EMF recorder, and pulls out a taser and
That's
just
exactly where
turns
my brain went.
and turns the taser on, and it just but he's just kind of waving it around like I've used my EMF reader. Oh boy. And he is waving a taser around.
And
Okay.
Extra dry heaves and walks away.
So what? Okay, what odd happenings did they see that lists this as an A9?
They they thought they saw some ghosts in the neighborhood, and then along with some unusual activity.
Martin, give me an intelligence check, big guy.
Yeah, because that's working always for me.
I can't find his name anywhere.
That's a 7 on the dice, so a 6.
Yep,
That's
the
how
ki-
Martin's explaining it.
The kids saw ghosts and stuff. Like it's hard to remember.
How exactly did we establish that the 2 people that know the most about ghosts didn't actually make it on the first half of this trip.
Isn't this like from like 4 weeks ago? I was supposed to remember something.
So I will grant you this. Martin explains to you in very intricate detail how the kids have this network of neighborhood kids. And some of the kids were reporting weird happenings going on, including stuff flying off of shelves, archetypical a house that they purported to be haunted, neighborhood pets disappearing by one of the pools, strange noises coming from some of the Christmas decorations, and things of that sort that the kids all correctly identified as the workings of a haunt. However, upon closer examination from the big kids, Exo, Zach, Martin, and Noah, they're discovering it's less of a spiritual entity and more something to do with the 2 coins that Martin and Exo, Noah, and Zach have found at the scene of 2 of these reported hauntings. The playground at the center of the town and the swimming pool that's being built in another house.
Pull out the map. Pull out the map and show them on the map.
He pulls out a map that the kids drew, and you see 3 other houses are marked. The 3 houses that are marked, one of them has very intricate Christmas displays. Most of them being spearheaded by a holographic projector that's located on the front yard, that's sending these images of Santa sort of peeking out a window and then kind of flying up to the roof of the house and things of that sort. The other one is a brand new model home that doesn't have people in it, that's supposed to have the latest and greatest in home appliance technology, a fully automated smart house. And the third location of the hauntings is this house that has a big truck outside that is are advertising a reptile sanctuary. And things of that sort. So the 3 possible places to go are the reptile sanctuary house, the fully automated smart house, and the house with the weird-looking Christmas decorations.
It's important to note that the house that we saw the holographic Santa in decided to like bow up on us.
Okay.
He jumped at us through the window and definitely became what appeared to be sentient or a very cleverly programmed hologram. A very aggressive, cleverly programmed hologram.
Yeah, he was very aggressive.
Yeah, we pulled his aggro. Not sure why. Christmas spirit and all that.
You radiate Christmas spirit, Exo.
Yep.
Does the coin look familiar to me?
Indigo Chameleon, that coin looks extremely familiar to you.
Don't touch it.
Hammer and tree?
Does it look familiar like
you're wearing one?
One I would be wearing?
Yep.
Okay. So I pull out my matching coin that I have around my neck that's always tucked under my shirt.
Always, like Noah would have never seen it, and watching every single hour of your content on YouTube before the last episode began.
No, because it'd be tucked under my shirt.
Okay, cool.
So
that was a Patreon exclusive episode that Noah Ghost at the Beach, like it was
on our Only Frowns account.
Get out.
Get out. Goodbye. I gotta leave for it.
I said Only Frowns.
Between this and the Cavs comment, I can't with you.
I had a good night. Thanks.
Everybody else can level up, not Mike.
I'm just gonna mute myself now.
Yes.
It could get weirder.
Yeah. Welcome back, AKV.
And we also called at the end of the last episode. We also called Martin's grandfather.
Grandfather.
Okay.
Grandfather. Oh yeah.
We called actual Santa and and talked a little bit about the coin and what the coin meant. And yeah, you watched a connection happen. That was fun, live. And he told us to not let them touch, put them in separate containers of dirt, drop them in the dirt immediately. Don't touch them. So we did. We dropped them in the ground and then went to go find I think plastic bags or a Coke bottle or something.
The beignet bag that the fat kid ate.
Beignet bag. they have since we've walked to the next house or whatever, not touched. But I think they might have been in Martin's pocket at the same time.
Yeah, they're my lab coat.
Yeah. So here
So
we
you're
are.
all caught up.
That's it. That's all I
Started at
got.
the bottom of the hill. Now we're here.
Questions, comments, nasty remarks?
Concerns?
I have so many concerns.
You too, huh?
First off, how dare you? Second of
How
all,
dare you, sir?
How dare you?
How dare I?
So, you have a coin?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know much
No.
about it. Huh?
Should you be wearing that? We said not to touch it. You should put it in the dirt.
No. I've had this all my life. I've had this most of my life.
Darn it, Jake.
it's fine.
We're all rearranged
Wolf is
now.
now
Okay,
the
I'm game master now. And so, as you walk
I
up to
win.
the house, what's going to happen is, oh, and he's like in your face.
And I'm Noah right now, so I'm gonna bow up on Santa because I'm a linebacker or whatever sports words that I apply to right now. Sports and football.
I'm dead. I'm gonna shoot things with my crossbow.
Describe your ecto. Say
I-
nothing and be smelly.
God,
So,
I need to go put on a
Santa is
backwards
walking at
baseball
you
cap.
and pulls out a chainsaw from his bag. And
So, heroes, you have been filled in on exactly what is going on, kind of. You know that these coins are causing issues here. While they are describing all of this, I'll give you both an equal opportunity here. Let's do this. Sabrina and Becca, go ahead and give me history checks or religion checks, whichever one you want to give me.
History. Well, I have a +0 to both, so I guess
Cool.
I'll go with history.
Yeah, go ahead.
As average as you can get.
As
10.
average as it, a 10. Yeah, you know what? You kind of do this little check, and you don't recall anything about anything in particular about this sort of behavior and things of that sort. Let's do this. Sabrina, what did you get? History or
I
religion?
went with religion, and it was an 8.
And it was an 8. Yeah, kind of the same. I'll say that between the two of you, you know that it's not uncommon for supernatural entities, especially when they're kind of messing with the normies, to kind of play off of tropes. That it's sometimes an easier way to communicate a point across. For instance of this, if a vampire is coming in, a vampire may not be like all black cloak and pointy teeth, but it also may work for them to float on this above the second story and sort of play into tropes if it serves a purpose. It's so. The way what they're describing, you two know enough about the supernatural world and ghosts in particular that this does not sound like ghosts at all. Like ghosts are imprints left behind of a past event. This subdivision is new, and so it's probably not a ghost, but it's somebody masquerading as a particular like poltergeist or sort of ghostly presence, and that kind of boils your blood a little bit. That they're doing that sort of thing.
Right.
so where'd you get your coin from, Becca?
It was my grandma's, and then she gave it to my mom, who gave it to me. It's kind of a family thing. It's like, I guess like a good luck charm. She said it's for protection. She got it from some guy. It
Was he
really
wearing
hard to
like
pronounce,
green
"Lugh,
shorts?
lugh, lugh, lugh." It was she pronounced it better than I could. I could never pronounce it properly. But yeah. But it's been in our family for a really long time. Anyway, it's
her
really
saying
weird
that
the are the same.
her saying that would jog the memory that it, even though it may seem like 4 weeks, happened just a few minutes ago of Martin's grandfather calling in and telling you about Luch. Lugh, the individual that he was warning you about, that is the holy symbol for.
You are a kind and magnanimous GM. Thank you.
I was lucky.
Exo doing a preliminary Google search will find a font of information about Lugh.
And she did. She did.
The Celtic god of trickery that some believe is the basis for the leprechaun lore. And there's even a smaller group of individuals that believe the mythos of dragons evolved from Lugh. A very smart, intelligent, shape-shifting individual that hoarded gold. So...
Becca has never done that Google search, so she just assumes that this is an old boyfriend of her grandma's.
Absolutely.
Maybe it was.
Exo will convey the kind of distilled version of the abridged version of the Wikipedia article that she skims.
Yeah, Exo, I'll tell you what.
The most prominent gods in Irish mythology.
Yeah, you're doing your internet kung fu and things of that sort. Give me just a spellcasting ability modifier check to surf the web. D20, add your spellcasting ability modifier, and add your proficiency bonus. While she's doing that, what are the rest of you doing? You're kind of congregated on the playground. It's nothing weird.
Is this Santa doing anything right now, or?
Yeah, Noah, give me a perception check.
All right, I can do those. Not very well, but I can do it.
My roller is being molasses again tonight, so we're gonna go to physical dice again.
Do it.
Sorry, gang.
That would be 11.
Noah, you kind of look over in the direction of the Christmas decorations and your holographic Santa, big red suited buddy. As you look over in that direction, you actually don't see Santa. That Santa holographic projection that has been sort of portrayed on the house doesn't seem to be coming out after it kind of looked over at you guys and gave you the stank eye and crawled into the second story window of this house.
I don't know if it's a deal or break or not, guys, but Santa threat isn't there anymore. He snuck his way into the second story window. The second story window.
Creepy. You said D20 plus casting modifier plus proficiency bonus?
Yes, ma'am.
That would be an 18.
Okay. You do a quick preliminary skim of an article. Here's the weird thing. Lugh is a hero. He's regarded in many of the Celtic mythos as like big great hero, happened to stumble into godhood. You know what I mean? Much like our very own Magnoth, like good guy. You know what I mean? Like so, if he's doing something here, it doesn't quite jive.
Is there an opposite of him that would potentially use his symbol for besmirching his good name?
That would be Huggle.
Get out.
I think the right word is behuggle.
I hate you guys. There is an opposite of Lugh. There was a particular god that kind of went up against Lugh. But if you want to do a little bit of research on that, you're welcome to do so. However, I will say that a scream comes forth from that house with the holographic projector. Sounds like a little...
Be right back.
Yeah. That little kid scream sort of echoes out throughout the streets and comes from the second story of that particular house that has all the Christmas decorations out in front of it.
Sure.
Is that window open?
The window is not open on the second floor. Ooh, pal, it's weird. I'll say you gave me a 10 perception. You know what? Noah, that window is definitely open. If you look up and you see it, you're going to see that window is definitely open, pal. In fact,
Noah.
It's pretty. I mean, it looks so nice. Like, it's definitely open.
That's
Fastball
all Noah
special?
needed to know. Fastball special? Is that what you said?
We're just gonna walk up to the house that the inhabitants of Christmastown decorated for Christmas, right? That's what we're doing?
Noah's actually jogging up to it right now, and I think Zach is by his side.
Zach's hot on his tail.
In fact, Noah's reaching back to grab hold of Zach's arm.
Exa will follow the last person kind of like
Hope
this.
this doesn't rip out of my socket again.
Okay. Noah, you pick up Zach.
I'm running and just I'm tossing him into that second story window.
Zach, I'll tell you what. Noah, first give me an athletics check. Zach, give me a perception check, buddy.
It's a 19 perception.
Zach,
23 on athletics.
Noah picks you up and he chucks you towards that window, and you realize that there is a projection system on this house that's projected the image of an open window on this beautiful, beautiful two-story house. And as Noah picks you up and fastball specials you hurtling towards the window, you realize with acute clarity that that window is definitely not open, and you slam into it hard.
But at least the clarity is cute.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, my dude. I'll tell you what. You know what? I think I know where you're going to land on this. I'll tell you what. I've rolled some damage here, Zach. I will let you comedically hit that window and kind of brace yourself, like hit it at the side, and then kind of fall back down to the ground. Or
how about with a nat 20? I've been thrown through many a windows.
Okay,
in
got
that
it.
time.
Yeah. Noah, you just yeet your buddy. Sabrina, Becca, welcome to the new Unbroken Veil, New Orleans. They just do stuff now. Noah picks up Zach and throws him hurtling through the window. As you are hurtled through the window, Zach crashes through it. Zach, you take 6 points of piercing damage as you shatter the glass of this closed window. Land on the ground, but with your D20, your nat 20 dexterity saving throw, you do the 3-point landing on the ground. As you see this monstrous holographic light form of Santa picking up a child by the foot and dropping it into a bag. As he grabs the child turns 2D as well. Almost as if it's like he's infecting the kid with the sickness, and the kid starts screaming, and then as soon as it reaches down to the face, the kid just stops emitting sound, and Santa puts him in the bag and turns to look at you. You've been naughty, Zach.
Oh, no.
I need Zach to go ahead and roll initiative for me, since Zach is the only one up there on the second floor.
Oh, no.
For clarity, the projector is on the outside of the home in the yard, projecting onto the surface of the building.
Yeah, that projector is on the ground, sort of projecting up at the building. And in fact, we're going to do this, kids. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative for me. Zach goes hurtling through the house, and I'm sure everything is fine as you hear the crashing of glass. And I'm going to go ahead and roll for the malevolent presence in the house, which gets a nat 20. He's doing great. So 20 to 25. 20 to 15.
Oh, jeez.
15 to 10.
I forgot what I
11?
rolled. What did I roll?
11 for Becca.
I could not have gotten the highest with an 11.
Becca.
14.
Oh. Okay.
14, so Martin. Exo, what's your dexterity score?
0.
My dex is 3.
Okay, so Becca goes after Martin, followed by Exo. 15 to 10? That was it. 10 to 11? 10 to 5?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh.
This bad.
9.
8. And what did you get, Zach?
7. With my nat 1.
Zach. Okay. It's rare that this particular Ranger subclass gets the lowest initiative score. Okay. Santa's turn first. As Santa sees you kind of enter into the space, he looks at you and says, "You've been a naughty boy, Zach." And reaches to his side, picking up a present that immediately kind of turns 2D. He flips it on his side and throws it at you to see if he can hit you with a 17. 17 to hit?
That hits.
Okay, Zach, this present, when it flattens down and turns into that sort of holographic light projection, it's going to slice into you, doing another 5 points of piercing damage. With that, Santa goes, going to need a little help here, boys. Ho, 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 ho. Time to get off your shelves.
The else on the shelves?
That is going to be it for Santa's turn. You see no other movement in the room. Martin, you're up, big guy.
How? Okay, so you said it's a 2-story house and he's on the second floor, right?
Yee. Yes, sir.
And so how much movement will it take to get to the second floor?
Pal, that's a really good question. You don't know the layout of this particular house.
Okay,
So it could be one of those ones with the little cool elevator. Oh, maybe one of those ones where you can put the chair in the little lift and it goes up and stuff like that.
That'll take us 120 movement speed. Got it. Okay.
120.
So I'm going to just go to the door
Yeah, absolutely.
and see if it's unlocked.
You know what? I love where your head is at here. Was not picturing this. I'll tell you what. I'll give you 50-50 odds.
Okay.
Martin, go ahead and roll me a D100. A 50 or below, the house is unlocked. 51 and up, it's locked, big guy. You're not getting in there. We're looking for a 50 or below.
97.
Nope, that door is double bolted. Double bolted locked.
Well, so I don't know how far away from the door.
Martin, you were 5 feet away. You come up to the door and it's like click,
I'm
click,
gonna
click.
ring the doorbell.
Ding
and
dong. If funny enough, nobody answers. You kind of ring the doorbell, you're knocking, and it's like, crud. No one's answering the door.
I'm not trying to shrink this door down.
Martin, I would say behind the door you hear a tee little giggle.
Is there a window next to the door?
There is a window next to the door.
All right, I'm gonna go for the window and can I see in?
Yeah, you look inside and you see this little green looking elf that was on the same sort of holographic projector that just kind of walks over to the window, and as you look in, he kind of waves at you.
Okay, I'll wave back and then motion to open the door. The door. The door.
Okay. He goes over towards the door, and then
Open it.
You hear a click.
Try the door again. It's unlocked.
It's double locked. It's double locked now. Martin, I'd say that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Becca.
Does it look like there's any other way up to the second floor except, like, is there a trellis? Is there any way up to the second floor other than trying to go through the door that he is
Becca,
not successfully going through?
Because I love you, there is a very weak, sort of haphazard looking trellis that leads from the ground floor up to the second floor.
That looks like a great idea. I should try climbing that.
Absolutely, you should.
Yeah, especially because I'm so good at athletics and
Well,
acrobatics.
and he prefaced that he loves you.
Let's hope that this is acrobatics and not athletics.
Nope, this would be
Can I-
athletics. Acrobatics
I
would be
know.
balancing on the roof.
Okay.
What?
I was going to climb in a super fancy way.
How would you climb in a fancy way?
It's okay.
No. You started this. You opened Pandora's box. You tell me how you climb in a fancy boy way, and I will tell you.
Because of the fact that I was in gymnastics as a kid, I never told you this in my backstory.
Right.
I was on the gymnastics team.
Yep.
And so I had to like swing from.
Yeah.
It was like parallel bars, except not at all parallel.
The sad thing is, if you would put this in your backstory, I would totally allow this. But this was not in your backstory, so no.
All right, so I'm
It's
just gonna roll
athletics.
that athletics.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that athletics. Thank
cat.
you. Oh my God, thank you so much. Please roll that
Oh my
athletics.
God, it's an 11.
It's an 11. Oh my God. It takes your entire movement speed to you're like, yeah, let's do this. It just takes you a little bit to climb up the ladder and stuff like that. But you reach the second floor, and inside you can see this sort of holographic projector of a Santa throwing a present at Zach and cutting his arm, and Zach going like, man, what the heck? And you see this scene sort of unfolding before you. I will say that uses up your movement. I'm going to be nice and say it burns your bonus action, but your action is still available. You're just not moving any closer.
Okay, and he just threw a present at him, like a cardboardy, but a 2-dimensional looking present.
For what you could see.
Okay. Oh, but he hasn't seen me yet, right?
You don't think so?
I don't know. Okay, then I'm gonna go invisible.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Becca ghosts him, which is ironic. Okay, perfect. Goes invisible. I'm so proud of myself. This is for you, Billy. Thanks, Billy. Exo, it's your turn. What are you doing?
High-fiving 14-year-old me through space-time.
You did it.
So Exo has a cantrip called On-Off, which renders electronic devices within 30 feet inoperable.
It does do that.
It does do that. It do. I'm sorry, it's not 30, it's 60. Allows you to activate or deactivate an electronic device within range as long as the device has a clearly defined on or off function that can be easily accessed from the outside of the device.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to be looking for.
Okay. Investigation check.
You got it. 12 plus 5, 17.
You know what? This does have an on and off switch.
Berries and cream, may I try it?
Yeah, absolutely. You use your cantrip to shut it off, and there is a click, and you immediately shut it off, and then that power switch clicks back on again.
Okay.
Mundane items you have control over. Magically augmented items, it's going to take a little bit more oomph.
Cool.
Otherwise, you shutting off that belt of dwarven giant strength is going to be problematic for me in cantrip form.
You right, though. Okay, so for the move action, she'll follow the length of cord that runs into the house, the cable.
Ooh, I'm into this. It does not lead into the house. It leads to the left of the house.
Then we're going around the house.
Okay, Exo's like, goodbye forever, and just kind of follows the cord off to the side.
Good luck
Okay.
with your imaginary elves and presents.
Have fun storming the castle. As Exo leaves. Noah, buddy, you did it. You threw Zach in. You're the best around. Becca,
Best around.
Becca climbed up to the second floor of the house and went invisible. So,
And I'm judging by this fancy trellis, thinking that it may be a little more delicate than what I might be capable of climbing.
hey, Noah.
Does that go through my head?
Noah.
Yes.
Give me an intelligence check right now.
Let me do that.
No, just wanna. You wanna give me a...
This turned into ASMR D&D.
And now we're gonna make the
That would
intelligence.
be a 9.
A 9. You know what? That trellis could probably hold your weight.
I knew it would.
It's
So
probably
I start
sturdy,
climbing
man.
up-
Like
I
it
start
held
climbing up the
Becca.
Trellis, man.
How much could
I'm
Becca
doing
weigh?
it.
Like
Well,
400
first of all,
pounds?
how
Like,
high is this window? Are we talking 10 feet away?
Yeah.
10 feet up?
Yeah, that sounds good. About 10
So
feet
how
up.
good's my vertical jump? I'm just curious.
You don't have a 10-foot vertical jump.
Well,
You
I'm
are not
7,
Michael Jordan
and I-
of the
and I
hit
lift up my
movie Space
arm,
Jam.
That takes me to at least 9.
Tell you what, you know what?
I'm climbing the
I
trellis.
will say, if you're standing on your tippy toes, no, I'm into this. You have 2 choices to make. This is choose your own adventure. If you stand on your tippy tiptoes, you can reach that rain gutter. You can reach that little gutter up there, and you could conceivably pull yourself up, or you can go the trellis, or you can go a third way. I didn't even check.
Which, actually, I'm going to be casting jump on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to do what I can to leap through that second story window.
Okay.
That was what I was originally going
That's
for.
what you're gonna do. Okay. I am so about this. Is jump an action or a bonus action?
It's an action.
Even better. You cast jump on yourself, and it triples your jumping speed, right? Or your
It
jumping
triples
distance.
my jumping distance.
Okay, great. I need an athletics check here, just to make. Yeah. Hi.
King Bashman? Thank you.
What happened? I don't have
I
chat
got
on my.
King Bashman just gifted 5 tier 1s.
Oh,
What?
King
Thank
Bashman!
you.
Thank you
Oh
for
my
checking chat. I don't have chat on
Yeah.
the Twitch anymore.
Craters checked. Oh my goodness! Thank you
Alright,
guys.
Craters, Thank you. We love you guys so much. I need to figure out a way to put chat back on here because I miss all the cool stuff. But thank you. We love you. Come play D&D with us. We're hanging out. Okay. Noah, give me an athletics check. Just don't whiff this, dude. You're trying to jump.
Whip it.
You're trying to jump from the first story of a house to the second story and in through a window.
That's gonna be 23 again. So.
Man, I'll say this, Noah. You crouch down and then yeet yourself upward and forward. The 23 is really good. Here's the deal. You did not look to see where you were leaping at all. So, Zach, I need another dexterity saving throw, big guy, because you just jumped through that window.
Jeez, that's a nat 1.
Yep, Noah. You feel the steam train coming in, and Zach, you're in the window. You just got cut. You're like, missed it, big guy. Oh no! Noah comes jumping in, kind of pushes you off to the side. You slam into the wall. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Noah damage.
Of Noah damage. As Noah, you stand toe-to-toe with the big man. You see Santa Claus looking at you in his 2D form. And Zach, Santa must have knocked Zach into the wall, because Zach's head just left a dent in the wall. He's really worked Zach over, and it happened just recently. So
that's amazing.
Yeah. But Noah, you're in the thick of it, big guy.
And as far as bonus actions go, yeah, I really got nothing left.
Hey, you're you.
I give a bonus. Ooh, yeah, Santa, is that you?
I know him.
I know you.
This is very good for me. Perfect. Noah's in the thick of it. Zach, you've been beaten. Your head got pushed up against the wall. You're a little. Wait. Why didn't I put you in the initiative order?
I don't know. I had a 9.
Oh, okay. You're going right now then. Yeah, that fits. You go after
she
Noah.
was actually before me.
I'm gonna put you before. Sabrina, you're up.
I would like to cast Detect Magic.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic, and I'm going to look for the source of the magic.
The source of the the source of the magic. You get pings. You get pings from everybody in the party that's still outside. The whole house is glowing illusory magic. However, the projector itself is putting out some major evocation and conjuration magics as well. And it's got a little bit of a I don't even know if you would detect this. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to give it to you anyway. Sabrina, this thing's putting out Magic of the Divine. This is the stuff that Martin rocks with and things of that sort. Like this stuff's putting out a little bit of the holy magics.
All right. I'm going to take I'm gonna take my little dagger and I'm going to try and break it apart to find the divine magic.
I'm not going to let you do that because detect magic is in action, and
That's I'm heading towards the projector.
You're planning on it, like you're.
That's my plan.
This is your vision board. Your vision board is taking a dagger and start messing with the projector a little bit. Yeah, so absolutely.
Somebody else's turn, and I'm getting yodeled for, so I'll be right back.
Okay, answer the yodel. Now we go to Zach.
Zach is gonna stand up and try and shake off the daze, and while he's doing that, he's gonna say to Noah, "Santa just put a kid in the bag. I don't know how he get him out or what, but it's no good." And then I'm gonna take my attacks.
Take them.
And because of my Dread Ambusher, I get an additional attack on this turn.
Now,
So that's a
hang on. Do you read Dread Ambusher for me?
Dread Ambusher. You add your Wisdom modifier to your initiative rolls, and at the start of your first turn of each combat, your walking speed is increased by 10 feet, which lasts until the end of that turn. And then if you take the attack action on that turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action, dealing an additional 1d8 damage of that type.
And you don't have to be before that individual.
Nope. The first attack on my turn.
Okay, got it. Yes, absolutely. So you get a little bit of oomph behind that first attack. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna hit him with a crossbow, and then close the distance and poke him with my short sword.
Okay, it's a roam. I'm gonna say that you get one shot at this dude. That is crossbow, not at disadvantage because it's.
I also have crossbow expert, so
that ignores.
Doesn't bother me
yeah, that doesn't bother you anyway. Take an attack roll.
20 to hit.
20 hits. Give me damage.
Okay, that's 11.
Okay. You see, Zach takes a chunk of this projection off. Like the arrow hits it, and it's almost like the pixels are disrupted a bit as Zach's arrow slams into the side of this individual. And he immediately flashes like a red, almost as if the code is being a little corrupted at the moment, and turns to look at Zach. And just basically hefts that giant bag of his.
Awesome. Then the follow-up attack.
What is the? Yeah, go ahead. You're doing you're pulling the short sword out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it.
That's a 23 to hit.
23 hits. Give me damage.
So that plus a d8 is 12 points of damage.
Another 12 points of damage. Opening volley of 23. Oof a doo, Zach. You kind of come forward and it's just one swift movement. Crossbow bolt to the shoulder, sending it, and then that sword comes sweeping in. As that sword comes sweeping in and you get close to Santa, the sword connects. Zach, I need a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
Ooh. Not good. Not good at all.
Not good?
That's a 4.
Zach, is that sword magical?
It is not.
Okay. As you connect with Santa, I can't believe I'm saying this. As you connect with Santa, the sword comes back to you, and you see something starting to eat at the tip of the blade. As the sword starts flattening, starting at the top of it and starting to move slowly down the blade of the short sword. It is losing its third dimension.
Can I tell how long it might take to get to where I'm holding it?
Yeah, you know what? Funnily enough, it'll take till the end of your next turn. But if you're still holding it, at the end of your next turn, it'll have reached your hand by then. Almost as if there's a little timer. That's a freebie. Everybody gets one. Tell him, Zach.
Everybody gets one.
He's right. Okay, we go back to the top of the initiative order. Actually, no. There's one more individual that goes. There is the sound of movement behind the door. As if there's... there's just the sound of movement and some more giggling as stuff is put up behind the front door of the house. As Martin, you're kind of looking in and you're just seeing little flashes of movement inside. We go back to the top of the initiative order, which is Santa. Santa is going to reach out and grab Zach by the shoulder, or attempt to. Zach, does a 15 hit your armor class?
15 is my AC.
Okay, so Santa reaches a big sort of like 2D hand and touches on their shoulder. It's like, what would you like for Christmas? As he does, he grapples you. Okay? You can give me a contested athletics or acrobatics on your end. It's going to be athletics for him. He gets a 16. That's what you're looking to beat.
11.
Santa hugs Zach, and Zach starts feeling real weird. As Zach starts... Noah, before you, Zach starts kind of flattening out a little bit, bud.
Signal's getting real low, buddy.
Yeah, signal's getting... you've gone from Wi-Fi to dial-up, and it's starting at the feet of Zach, as Zach is just starting to... The longer he's in physical contact with the big man, okay? That is Santa's turn. Martin, we're back at you, big guy.
All right. Real quick, we established that there are no basements for these houses, but there
are 2 rules in this campaign. 1, if there's water, you gotta jump in it, and 2, there are no basements in New Orleans.
Yes. So I will take my chances and try to find the coin outside in the yard. And since it was from a projection, I will try to see if it's near the projectors.
Okay. Yeah, you know.
Come with me.
Yeah. You do an investigation check. XO did not share any of this to you, but XO was here and then kind of left. But while you were looking around, give me an investigation, Martin, as you move away from the door.
I rolled a 9, so that's an 8.
Oh, my sweet summer child. You're having a atavistic day. You start looking over at the projector, and you're searching around, and you're like, you just can't find that coin, pal. It is nowhere near this thing. You kind of pick up the projector, you're kind of flipping it around, and it's weird as you take the projector and pick it up, and you're like looking underneath and stuff like that. As you move it so that the projection is pointing behind you, the projection on the house stays. Like it should have just gone with the beam of light, but as you pick it up, it sort of twists around so it's still at the same spot, no matter where you're pointing this thing.
Okay, so the final thing I'll do, can I take the 2 coins out of the bag and slam them together?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
That's the last thing I'm going to do.
Where are you doing that?
In the yard.
Where?
Okay. Martin takes the 2 coins that Grandpa was like, keep these in dirt, don't cross the streams, never touch them. Take the 2 coins, and you're going to be like, how bad could it be? Slam those coins together. There's a little burst of static from the projector as you hear thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. As walking out from that window next to the front door is a nice looking snowman who just wants to talk to you. He just wants to talk to you. He just wants to talk.
Yeah, I'm a god. Thank you. Thank you.
Ray?
Yes.
Somebody ask you.
I'm a god.
I'm putting him in the initiative order. Cool.
Not my favorite words.
Hey, Martin. That was so good for me. I love you. Becca, it's your turn.
I didn't see any of that though because I'm up in the window, invisible. Right?
What's your passive perception?
It's.
I know what it is. You didn't
11.
see that. No, you are up on that second floor. You saw the stuff going down with Noah and Zach, and that
Right.
Santa grabbed Zach, and now Zach is looking.
Zach's getting all flat.
Zach, yeah,
Okay.
Zach's looking a little Scott Pilgrim-y.
Ooh, and if I and running in between them or trying to shove him out of the way becomes an attack, which would mean I would become visible again. There's really nothing I can do to interfere with this without becoming visible, so I guess I'm gonna become visible. Can I just run across the room, but at least I'm invisible, so hopefully it's a surprise, and just give him a really good shove to try to get him like not touch. I'm assuming that the person touching or the Santa guy touching him is what's making him flat. So I want to separate them.
Who are you shoving?
I want to shove.
Nope. Yep. That is what I asked. Who are you shoving?
It's better for me to shove Zach.
You think so?
Well, I mean,
I'm into this.
Beefy.
Yeah.
He's beefy, but I don't know much about the other one, so I don't want to touch the other guy because I don't want to become
Absolutely. You let your invisibility drop, and with a battle cry of Leroy Jenkins.
The idea is I would run up invisible and then shove him, so I don't become visible until the last moment.
Athletics
You know what I mean?
check.
Okay.
You know what? No. Acrobatics check. because of your gymnastics training. But because it's invisible, I will say you can make this at advantage. You are essentially breaking Zach's grapple with your turn.
Well, the first one was a 20, and the second was less than that. So a dirty 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dirty 20. Zach, you're starting to, the sun's getting real low, big guy. And you're freaking out a little bit until you're like, how could this day get any worse? You are invisibly tackled by a Becca. After being thrown through a window and hit by a Noah, Zach, you are invisibly tackled, boom, as you are shoulder checked out of Santa's grip and just kind of shoved out of the way.
Noah would be so proud.
As Becca...
It was impressive.
Well, Noah, you get to enjoy this because Becca, here's the great thing about momentum. Becca goes running in and hits Zach, and Zach goes flying out of Santa's grip. But Becca stops moving because she just shoulder checked Zach. So Becca is standing directly in front of Santa, who looks down at her with his sort of two-dimensional hands. So Becca is now in front. Zach, you've been pushed off to the hallway a little bit and out into the hallway, where down below you see a flurry of movement as 4 or 5 small green elves that look like Elf on a Shelf all turn and look up at you on the second floor. And all of them smiling big, and one of them, click, 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 lights the lighter that it's holding in his hand as it looks up at you.
Oh, no.
Becca, that's your action. You doing anything with your bonus action?
There's nothing I can think of that's going to help me out of this situation.
So does she have any movement left at all, or did
Yeah,
she
I don't
use up
have
all her
any
movement?
movement left at all.
You know what? I will say you've got 5 feet to spare.
Can I duck and roll? Or at least duck? Like, try to get out of his reach as much as possible.
No, you're still gonna be in his line.
All right, well.
You want to take the opportunity attack, though? You could take the opportunity attack. You could either join Zach in the hallway or scoot back behind Noah.
Behind Noah?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Just don't be right in front of me, maybe.
okay. Well, he's bigger and beefier than me, so yeah.
I love how it's a child's bedroom, and you guys are treating this like the American Gladiators arena with like rolls and sending players in, and you're like, and yeah, it's the kids' bedroom, with the gymnastics bars, which we have in our kids' bedroom. So now I feel bad for saying it. So yeah, Becca, you can definitely take the attack of opportunity if you would like to risk it.
Yeah, I'm bad at attacking, and I pretty much just have a crossbow, so I can't do that.
Oh, no. You're
range?
misunderstanding me. You would be the one taking the attack of opportunity.
Oh, if I move, he gets to attack me. Got it. Yeah, no, I'll still move. I'll take the attack of opportunity just to move to the side so that Noah's got a clear
Well,
path
does she have to
whatever
step
he's gonna
out of
do.
his range, though? I mean, is she stepping
Can I
5
just
feet
move to
away
the
from
side,
him, or can
but
she
not
just
be
move
out
to
of
the
his
side
range?
a little
I'll
bit?
say this: you kind of just be like you don't move, you scooch. You shimmy.
Shimmy.
No,
Shimmy.
stop it right now.
No.
You shimmy and shake. You do the Jingle Bell Rock off to the side a little bit, giving Noah a free shot, and Noah just gives you a polite thank you. Okay, perfect. That is Becca's turn. Martin, Becca, Frosty. It's Frosty's turn. Big ol' snowman outside. Frosty's gonna come forward and see that Becca is kind of moving towards the projector, and Frosty's gonna come forward and pick up his top half with the head and kind of smash down with his head style, using that as a bludgeoning tool. Sabrina, that is a 14 to hit? That hits. Okay. Sabrina, you take 8 points of cold damage as Frosty's cold body slams into you, and he just sort of stares down at you. And as he does that, his eyes get sucked into his head, and pop out the back to stare at you, Martin, as his turn ends. Great. That's Frosty's turn. EXO
is continuing the walk to the projector, like the end of the cable for the projector.
Yeah, you're following the end of the projector, and you see just one of those little, like, it's plugged into it's
or the outdoor plug style with the flip cover.
Well, I mean, kind of. It's one of those where, like, there's an outdoor, like, flip cover, but as you open the flip cover, you realize that the person put in, like, one of those, like, there's like 3 prongs here, and then they plugged another 2-prong thing in, and then a 1-prong thing in. This is Dad. I don't have enough outlets out here, so I'm just gonna stacks on stacks on stacks, and it's all being held together by duct tape and hope. But you can follow the plug to this outdoor plug, but it just seems like there's a lot of stuff plugged into it.
It's outlet splitters all the way down.
It's outlet splitters all the way down, and turtles. Weirdly enough,
it's always turtles. Always turtles. So
I like turtles.
I like zombies. EXO's going to just kind of take a second, get frustrated with not being able to track the cable down, and grab the box, the metal outdoor cover thing by the chassis of the box itself, and cast Shocking Grasp on it. We're taking out the neighborhood. This house is coming with us. I don't really care.
I don't care so much about the neighborhood as I do my lovely, lovely warlock that is about to cast electricity
into electricity.
Well, I mean, yes, but you are also a circuit. If you think, aren't we all really circuits? Okay, EXO
of water and carbon-based entities, yeah.
EXO, this has potential to break real bad. So I'm going to put fate in your hands here. Okay. I'm going to say, oh man, I'm giving you a 20% chance that this does not break bad. You're going to roll a D100 for me.
Yeah, we're chat in the roller or on my table.
Bro, it does not matter to me. You're looking for an 80 and up. I'll give you that 1 extra percentile. 80 and up, you're absolutely fine. Not you're going to overload the circuit, but it's channeled through your hand. It's Shocking Grasp. It's not like shocking back away a safe 15 feet. Like this is going to be rough.
So since humans are also conductors, and we just established that, if I use this on a human, do I also take the risk of damage by using it on another person?
No, because
you're not trying to overload a circuit.
You're not trying to overload.
No, I am. Their brain is a great big circuit.
The brain. Yes, but here's the deal. The brain is putting out subtle electrical impulses. This is putting out more than subtle electricity.
Great reward. Let's see what happens.
Let's do it.
1,000.
7-0.
7-0.
That wins.
No.
0-0. 7.
Oh, so you rolled
you
rolled a 7. You rolled a 7. Okay.
7.
Give me Shocking Grasp damage roll, please, EXO.
Do you want me to make an attack roll like it says, or just go with it?
Oh, no. It's an outlet, my dude. That AC is low.
No, it's DC. It's DC. AC current is for things like... I'm kidding.
You know what? Go ahead and make this roll at advantage. Your damage roll. Just roll twice, and then just give me the higher.
I bring it on myself. I'm an antagonist. I deserve what I get. Sometimes I love it. Sometimes that's a 7, and sometimes that's a 6.
Oh, you had a bad day.
Yeah, that's a 7.
7 total. EXO, you're like, you grab a hold of it and you channel the electricity that is granted to you.
No, it's a 7 plus 5. There's a modifier.
Yeah, I thought so. It's a 12. You hear this, and the what you see is your phone. First has the look of the pug sort of turning around and looking at you as if Al is tracking your movements. And then you see YouTube immediately open on your phone, and as you shock it, and it's Dr. Horrible. That's not a good sound. As you are thrown backward from this plug. It was 11 points of damage. You take 22 points of lightning damage.
For the sake of clarity, it was 12 to begin with. Should I take 24 instead?
No. Let me be bad at math this one time, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please stop selling, the man said. You are thrown backwards from this thing, taking 22 points of lightning damage. I will say that momentarily the neighborhood's power goes out as there is a currently everyone is now out of combat for as long as that lasts.
Do I have any moment left in order to say I'm in danger in Ralph Wiggum's voice in my action?
Do you have any hit points left?
Danger.
I have 5.
Yes, you can say I'm in danger.
In danger.
I'm in danger. You choose me, and I shocking grasp a outlet. Okay. For the time being, the power in the house shuts off. In fact, the power in the neighborhood shuts off as everyone hears a large zap that happens at the side of the house. I have a amount of time it's going to take before that power kicks back on, kids. So this is what you all hear. You are currently out of combat.
Question on the little boy stuffed in bags. Did the bag disappear as well?
I will say, you know what? That's a great question. I will say that the bag sort of opens back up, that goes full 3D, and you hear a kid just sort of screaming, like, "Let me out of here! Get me out of here!" Like, screaming from inside the bag.
Okay. Noah's going to pick up the bag.
Yeah.
And is there a closet anywhere?
Yeah. Kid's got a closet.
Okay, he's going to put the kid in the bag in the closet. Well, he might dump the kid into the closet. He's going to make sure he gets out of the bag, but he's hiding the bag in the closet.
Okay.
And you stay here.
The kid is still in the bag, so he just hears a deep voice being like, "You stay here."
I can't dump him out of the bag.
You can dump him out of the bag.
Out into the bag into the closet.
Even better. Star linebacker from the New Orleans Saints, who everyone knows, is now standing outside, looking down at this boy, going, "You stay here," soaking wet for some reason in this boy's home. The boy just shakes his head yes and closes the closet door in front of him.
So outside, it's me, Exo, and Sabrina, right?
You have no idea where Exo is.
Okay.
Exo left. You know she went to the side of the house where that big zapping sound came from. It's you and Sabrina over here.
Okay. Gotcha.
Zach and Becca and Noah are all upstairs.
I'm going to be tackling this projector with my dagger at this point.
Yep. Give me an attack roll. Okay. While Sabrina is attacking this projector, Becca... Zach, what do you do when the lights go out?
It's completely like dark.
No, it's not dark. Dark. I mean, you can still kind of see.
Is it dark like dark vision dark?
It is dark like dark vision dark. But you guys have lights on your phones, as long as they weren't plugged in or anything. Like.
I would much rather just be able to see properly and not little bits at a time. So, what did I just cast though? Crud. No, I'm good. I'm not concentrating on anything. I would like to cast dark vision so that I can see.
Yeah, absolutely. That's pretty.
Is it dark outside? Is it daytime or is it nighttime?
It's evening.
Nighttime, right?
Nighttime.
It's evening.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and unfortunately, all of the street lights went out as well. So.
And I mean, I can also share. That'll be my last second level, but I just can't till my next round of initiative. So.
Who you sharing it with?
Well, I can't. It would be Noah, or the only other person in there with me is
Zach.
Zach, right?
Yeah.
You see Zach's eyes just naturally kind of shift as his dark vision kicks on.
Cool.
Umbral sight.
Can you see Noah? I mean, we're out of initiative, right? So I can talk to him.
Yeah, you're out of initiative.
Noah, can you see?
It's dark.
So no.
Noah looks down at his belt buckle, and it's not glowing anymore. He goes, and I don't know.
Let me help.
It was lighted last time.
She rolls her eyes, but nobody can see except, well, I guess anyone with dark vision.
Zach
but it's not
can.
Noah. So I will use my final second level spell slot to cast dark vision on Noah.
Cool. Absolutely. You two have dark vision. It's super rad. Your eyes all look all kind of glowy a little bit if you look at each other's eyes. Martin, what's up, buddy?
Yeah. If I were to yell out, find the coin, who could hear me?
Everybody.
Okay. So I will yell out, find the coin.
Save the cheerleader. Save the world. Find the coin.
No. Find the coin. Screw the forget the cheerleader.
Yes. You go find the... She's yelling at Thistle right now.
Sorry, she's destroying things. I'm going to mute. I'll be right back.
No. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, you yell, find the coin! And as you say that, Sabrina takes a dagger to the projector and just starts digging into this thing. Yeah, you start digging into this projector. What are you doing? You just tearing it open? Like you were just like, I'm gonna kill this thing. Like
well, yes, kind of. I'm assuming that as a person who uses technology of any kind, I kind of understand that how a projector works. Like the light is shown through, and I'm assuming in my brain somehow that this coin that we're supposed to be looking for is going to be near the light source that's being projected out because it's projecting the magic.
I'm into this. Yeah, you start to dig around in this thing, and sure enough, as you open up the projector itself, inside this mechanism, and it's not even you're not even sure how this works. It's pressed up against the lens, but just inside of the projector. So technically, whatever light is being shined should have stopped at the coin itself and not traveled through the coin and through the lens. But here we are. Life is weird. As you start digging around through this thing, it takes a few minutes as you're digging around in this, and Zach and Noah are upstairs, where the power kicks on. As the power kicks on, the snowman sort of looms over Martin. A bunch of elves are walking towards Zach, holding lighters and knives in their hand. Santa is reaching out for Becca. Sabrina, what are you doing? You found the coin.
I am using my dagger to pull the coin away from the light source.
Okay.
To get it off. I know I'm not supposed to touch it, so because they've said that we're not supposed to touch it, so I'm using my dagger to kind of pry it out.
You pop that coin just at the last second as the coin sort of separates from the lens itself. The images upstairs sort of flicker off as all of the elves disappear. Frosty disappears. Santa disappears as well as you see the projectors go back to just an innocent Christmas decoration coming out from the lens as the coin dislodges from itself and falls harmlessly through the path that you have torn through this projector using your dagger and onto the dirt beneath it.
I'll scoop
Found the coin.
I'll scoop the dirt and the coin into the beignet bag.
Into the beignet bag. Yeah, all three coins are in the beignet bag. You've done it, heroes. You've solved my Santa decorations puzzle.
Quick question.
Yeah.
The snowman. What would have happened? And just since it's an illusory thing, was there any water to it?
But like water to it?
Yeah.
Might have been. There was definitely some magic in that old black hat that he wore.
There was.
Yeah.
Okay, one day we'll find out.
Yeah. I ended up wearing it afterwards.
So that leaves us the one house. The house to the reptile house.
Yeah, there's two homes, but Noah's got some issues he needs to take care of. The lights are on, right?
In just a second, the lights kick on. You hear two individuals that are freaking out downstairs who are just yelling out, Johnny, are you okay? Mom and Dad are coming. And they're just sort of screaming out from downstairs.
Okay. Noah's going to open up the closet. Does he hear screaming for Johnny?
Yeah.
You, Johnny? I think your parents are looking for you. You can come out of the closet now. Dude, do you want to watch me play football one of these times? I'm going to get you some tickets, man. You're going to be sitting right there on the 50-yard line. We're going to have some fun. What do you say, you and me? Awesome. You're rocking it, Johnny. And I'm going to pat him on his head and send him on his way. I'm actually... Is the Santa's bag still in there?
Santa's bag is still in there. As you kind of send Johnny downstairs, you see him going over to where mom and dad are. You know what I mean? And they're just kind of hugging him, looking a little bit in shock. They don't seem to be looking up at the second floor at all. They're just kind of looking downstairs at the wreckage of the first floor.
Anyone?
How do we get out of here now?
We can follow Johnny.
Yeah. I love
I'm
this.
I'm grabbing Santa's bag.
Noah, Zach, and Becca begin to walk downstairs, and a very confused-looking couple looks up, and then Dad sort of like scans everybody for a second, and then stops and goes back to Noah, and then looks at Becca, and his eyes go big, and he looks over at his wife, and he goes, "Did you arrange this? Was this my Christmas present?" And the wife sort of turns and looks at Becca and Noah.
Come on, high. Real high, no whammies.
"Merry Christmas, honey." And he goes, "Oh my God. The ghost, the show. Oh my God, I watch you all the time." And Noah sorts it. Holy crap. Like, this is amazing. Like, what a real treat it is. Could you guys sign some stuff? And he just immediately runs out of the room and comes back with like a football and a Sharpie and hands it to Noah, and then hands the football to you, Becca, and like with the Sharpie and
I'm gonna have my guy call you guys, and you're coming to the game, the next game, and everything. And I give a big wink, obvious wink to the wife.
Yeah,
like that.
And she just kind of
ho ho ho.
Yeah. You guys hang out for a little bit, then take some selfies, and then sure enough, you make your way outside to Johnny closing the door. He goes, "I don't believe in Santa, but I do believe in Noah the Ark Sorensen." As the door closes.
We need to hear what Becca was going to say, though. What was Becca going to say?
Just said surprise.
Becca says, all of you are led outside. EXO is no longer wearing their hat because their hair has poofed up to such an enormous degree that if they were wearing their hat, it would be very Krusty the Clown. Just out the sides and things of that sort. But yeah, you guys all reconvene on the front lawn.
EXO, you okay?
Yeah. Don't use your EMF reader. I
This
couldn't
one?
do it again. No, don't do it. I gotta go. And she's gonna walk away a couple steps and try and recompose herself before Noah does the dumb thing.
Noah doesn't do the dumb thing this time.
Bless Noah's sweet, sweet southern heart.
However, he does place his hand on your shoulder, and if there's anything I can do to give you strength or make you feel better, and he's gonna do he's gonna pump all of his healing that he has into her.
Who did we lose?
We just lost Mike. We lost Martin.
Oh God, I was like, why? What?
Yeah,
All right, well, I'm going to put us at intermission until we can get this sorted, because this looks like the Brady Bunch movie broke. So we'll see you guys in just a second as we wait for Big Mike to come back and join us.
You're back.
How familiar is Noah?
That was the quickest intermission. Yeah, so you guys are back on the front yard. All looking a little worse for wear. But you've got one coin. You did it. You got one more coin. But realize that there are two other houses. And I don't know if the other group members shared this with you. But for every coin that's found, there's a cumulative effect where the magic gets stronger for the other two coins as you close off the circuits. So now, whatever challenges await in the reptile house or the challenges await in the smart house are going to be a little bit more beefy because with every coin that's found, that magic collects. So,
And
Which
who told
Noah
them
may have
so?
forgotten about this.
Noah and Martin and Exo would have shared this as they learned this information from Tiny, as a way of understanding the magic surrounding the coins. So,
Do I have any indication or any? Can they feel the magic? Like what I'm thinking is it any stronger? Is my coin connected to those coins?
you don't know. Would you like
Can
to?
you feel the magic being stronger? Like, would I have a way of knowing this?
Has Becca picked up the other coins?
She wouldn't have had a problem with did they say specifically do not touch the coins?
It was
Noah has said
told
it
to
before,
keep
but-
them in dirt, that they are strong conduits, and that you shouldn't touch them. So,
But she's touched her coin 1,000 times. She wears it,
Yeah.
so she would probably not be worried
but
about these
Becca,
coins.
you've touched
So, yeah,
your
she
coin
would've
a
touched one.
1,000 times. Like, it's fine. You
Yeah.
wear this thing every day, and you've never noticed any sort of. It's your good luck charm. Things are
So
always
as long
better.
as nobody stops her, she would want to touch a coin because she'd want to see if it feels like her coin, like if it was any different, or if anything weird happened. Who knows?
Sure.
It's all scientific and investigating.
Martin, but Martin's got the bag.
Can I see one of the coins?
I showed it to you when we first got here.
No, I mean like hold it so I can compare it to mine.
That's what we did at the beginning.
Right, but I didn't actually touch it.
You didn't?
No.
Nope.
Okay, I'd give her a coin.
Cool. Pick up the coin.
Does it's same size, same shape, same everything?
Same size, same shape. Do you want to hold it up to your coin to compare?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you holding it by the chain or by the coin itself? Out of
No,
curiosity.
coin itself.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. You hold it up. As you put them together, there's a little pull like a magnet, and your coin on the chain eats the other one.
Whoa. Did you see that?
Well, there's only one. I didn't know you did magic, but well, I knew you did some kind of magic, but I didn't know you did like that kind of magic.
Full Highlander, one coin to rule them all. Yeah. So.
I mean, do we want to try it with the
maybe
other
that's
coins?
the Lord
I'll
of the
put the other
Coins.
two out while they're all trying to figure it out, and I toss them at the necklace.
Yep. Becca has the alpha coin. It swallows the other ones.
Well, that kind of makes my theory seem important, doesn't it?
What was your theory again?
You had a theory. What? I'm only
someone-
just now feeling better.
Someone is using divine coins to give this person a bad name. Plus, if he's someone who wants to hoard coins, if he's connected to Dragon Lore at all, why would he scatter them to do harm? Doesn't make sense.
Oh, so he's like a good guy.
Yes, the Wikipedia article said so.
Wikipedia would
Listen,
never
they're all
lie to
cited
us.
sources. They all have citations. We can look it up if you want.
I wrote that one last weekend. That's me.
Then you must have had good sources.
I'm gonna
should
tap on the
probably
coin. Go, hello, someone in there?
Is she talking to a piece of metal in front
Yep.
of me right now?
Yes, she is.
And there goes Billy. Mad
we,
struggle.
We talk to ghosts. Talking to metal is not really a stretch.
I mean, my coin just ate the other coins, so.
is it a mimic?
Don't be a mimic.
She's wearing a mimic
Don't
on her
be
neck.
a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Yeah. You tap the coin. You're like, hello, is this thing on? Becca, give me your third cantrip listed. From the top.
It is. Message.
Okay. Immediately, your body casts message. Like you just kind of send out, you feel that magic connect and stuff like that, and it just kind of like throws out to the nearest person. I'll say it's Zach, like Zach, you get this little like, whoa, just like this little audible, like, as Becca cast message at you as she taps the coin.
Sorry, what'd you say? I wasn't listening.
Nothing. I was just talking to my coin.
Okay, you keep tapping it over and over again. Cool.
Sure.
Give me a D100, please, as you keep messing with the coin.
Well, nothing bad has happened yet.
You're absolutely
Not that
right.
I'm waiting for
I
something
apologize.
bad to happen, but-
You know what? I feel like I'm doing you a disservice. Give me a D100. You tap this coin enough that the magical energies don't have anything to gravitate towards. Okay.
85.
There is a surge of wild magic that seems to erupt from the coin itself. As you were tap, 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 almost like it doesn't know where to manifest, and it shoots into the ground. As it shoots into the ground, you see crawling out of the ground is a group of skeletons. Looks to be like a party of 6 or 7 of them. That just sort of crawl out of the ground and look over at you. Becca.
Party.
Call
It's
it.
a dead man's party.
Call it in the air. If you call it right. Let me get my coin out. If you call it right, these skeletons are not hostile towards you. They're your best buds. If you call it wrong. Here, that's perfect. I'm going to use my Star Wars chance cubes that Han Solo used. So there's a red side and a blue side. So call it red or blue.
Blue.
Okay. The skeletons all sort of come out of the ground, crawling out of the ground, looking towards you. One of them takes a clanky step forward and then takes a knee, bowing in front of you as this group of skeletons gives a knee, paying you deference, and stands up, awaiting your command.
Exo snaps a picture with the flash on because she's rude, because that's an awesome shot.
Yep.
My coin summons skeletons.
That's awesome. Yes.
I wish we tested what it did after every single coin to see if it did different things. Yeah.
I want to pull up my phone and I want to Google to see if there is a Celtic deity that is linked to Christmas.
Isn't that tiny? Just-
You know what? I'm down for this. We can Google that in real time. There is. It's a blend of Thor, and the Roman goddess Befana. It's the Celtic winter god known as the Holly King. It's the Celtic roots of Santa Claus, but it's the Holly King.
And he's good, I'm assuming. He's
Yeah.
a good deity. Okay.
Yeah. It's good as any
Now-
sort of deity could be.
Right. Is there a version of Krampus? in Celtic lore
I
that would
mean,
try to twist
no,
Christmas?
you're pinheading now. Like you're sort of narrowing like Krampus is the ideal of like there's a head of the coin and a tail of the coin and stuff like that.
Right.
When you're dealing more with the building blocks of Santa, like the god of winter or the Holly King sort of turned into this as well. When the Holly King itself, like it's hard to be doing all of this research right now, but like the Holly King kind of displayed both sides of it, malevolence and benevolence. Like,
I'm just I'm still kind of stuck in this idea in Sabrina is anyway, where this isn't the coin that's attached to the deity
is being
or the
used
deity that's attached to
malevolently.
the coin. Right. I'm trying to narrow it down or at least eliminate some suspects in my head because
Sure.
I mean,
It's going to be tricky to do that without establishing, like, unless you go to the source or start reaching out to deities and being like, "Yo, new follower, who dis?" Like, it's gonna be weird. Like, you can hypothesize all day,
right.
but it's gonna be hard to place that in action unless you ask very nicely from Becca if you can hold the coin and see what happens when you hold it. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, you know
While
what?
all
Yeah,
this is going on,
I'd ask if I could hold the coin.
While all that is going on, what are you doing, Noah?
Noah is just kind of looking over at that snake truck because all he sees are snakes, and he's not that big on snakes.
No, he's
and
not.
He's just kind of looking at it right now.
Yeah, man, that's
And,
give me a perception check, big guy.
Just kind of oblivious of everything else that's going on. Yeah, that's about as what I expect. A 5 on the perception.
Yeah, there's a big old snake head on the side of that truck, and you can't see much past it because it's got you a little freaked out.
Well, big guy, they're just boop.
Carry on, Sabrina.
Okay.
Boop doodles.
I'd ask Becca, can I see your coin real quick?
Yeah. Sure. And I
Okay.
hand it to her. I take it off and I hand it to her.
Okay. For the first time in years, Becca takes off of the coin that she has been wearing, that she was told by her grandmother never to take off, that it was a good luck charm, and takes it off and hands it to Sabrina. As the chain passes forth, and you hand the coin over, Sabrina, you take the coin, and as that happens,
Like, Becca looked surprised by the fact that her grandmother told her to never take it off.
Sure, take it. And she got a sick feeling. You see it on her face. Like, whoopsie, I made a mistake.
Apparently listening when she said that.
you hear the baying sounds of dogs. As Becca passes that coin over, there is the sound of a trumpet. It sounds like an old, like bugle or some such thing. And you just hear a large pack of dogs just start barking. Could be neighborhood dogs, but it happens almost instantaneously when Becca hands over the coin to you, Sabrina. A sound of dogs, and they seem to be getting louder and louder.
Oh, do you hear that?
Am I the only one that hears that, or is
Oh,
Nope.
oh,
Everybody hears it. Everybody hears it. A big bugle horn, burr, 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 and a large pack of like a howling sound of dogs sort of like running. You can't see anything, and you guys start scanning the area around you. You do not see any dogs. Exo.
No, Meredith. That's literally one of my biggest fears is dogs barking and you can't tell where it's coming from. Where are they coming from? That's an XO question.
Bruh. I'm so sorry.
Is it like surround sound kind of?
It is surround sound. You were in the magical world of Disney where these dog sounds seem to be coming from every direction. EXO can give me a perception check as Becca has taken off this necklace for the first time in years and handed it over to Sabrina.
Give you anything helpful? Sorry, gang.
Nope, nothing. You all start getting a little nervous.
I mean, if it's a pretty immediate thing, like I handed it to her, the dog sound started. I'm probably. I should probably. I mean, quick look at what you need to, and then I think I'm gonna just to see if the dog sounds stop.
Did anything happen to me when I touched the coin?
Are you putting it on?
No, I'm holding it in my hand.
No.
Put it on. What happens?
No, it's not. I would hand it back to Becca if nothing happened when it touched my hand.
So dejected.
I have a gift from a deity, so I understand that it's a personal thing, and it's not my deity, so I'm not putting it on. That's rude. So I hand it back.
I was just thinking that's what maybe made the
Becca,
coin work.
you're handed back the necklace.
I put it back on. The
Okay.
dog is on stop.
What languages does Becca speak?
Common and undercommon.
You hear a voice in your head right before you put that necklace back on. And it sounds a little rough around the edges, and it's got an Irish lilt to it. If Becca watches TV, she would have recognized this language from Outlander. But I would say you have enough wherewithal to understand that somebody is speaking to you in Gaelic. And they sort of repeat some words to you. But as you put that necklace on, the sounds of dogs barking abruptly stops.
But the voice also stops?
The voice also stops.
Okay. What? I can't understand you.
Great.
Talk fast.
Great. That's great. You see the first dog as Becca takes the necklace off, and it says, "Hey, sorry, can you speak that up a little louder?"
Just curious.
You now all hear the voice. And Martin, you speak Gaelic, correct?
Yeah.
You hear the voice say, "Centuries I've searched, and now I've found ye. Hide from me no longer. Send the party." And those dogs get loud, and boom, popping up in this idyllic neighborhood is this little one of the largest gray dogs you've ever seen in your life. It's an Irish hound. If you've ever seen an Irish hound, you know that these big boys look super sweet and cuddly, but they're like 6 feet tall. And they're shaggy and beast of dogs. This dog manifests out of thin air, right behind Becca, and then immediately crouches down. All the hair, its hackles raise up, and it just starts barking as Becca holds the
Do I see
necklace.
this dog?
Nope, it's right behind you. It did not want to be seen by you.
Yell at her as soon as I understand what has been said. Put the necklace back on.
Dog leaps forward. You doing anything, Becca?
I'll put the necklace back on when he says to.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
And your shoes untied.
17?
Okay. I will say that you take no damage as this dog rips the sleeve of your shirt off. It jumps forward, grabbing a hold of your arm and ripping the sleeve off, trying to get at the meaty part of your forearm before you put the necklace back on and the dog disappears.
Would I see the dog before he disappears?
Yeah, absolutely. As you're putting it on, you would feel the clamping on your arm. You'd look down, you'd see this gray, snarling beast of a dog. Look up
Right.
those...
Does he look like Grandma's dog? Does he look like Beignet?
He does look like Beignet.
Oh gosh. But he attacked me?
Yeah. Well, I mean, babe, like it's the breed of dog. Like, but it's hard to tell in the moment. Like, if that was Benye's long gone from this world. Like, no, take it off. You're welcome to.
No.
Okay. The trumpets stop. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell her exactly what it said, and that probably should not ever take that off again.
My grandma had a dog that looked just like that.
It,
The dog
Tried to
almost
eat you?
ate you.
Oh, no, he was sweet.
not that one.
Well,
Where's your shirt sleeve?
maybe he was lonely.
Or hungry?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Where is the shirt sleeve? That's a big dog.
It's gone.
The
That-
shirt sleeve was taken by the dog who is attuned to
Spectral-
the senses of the person, of the garment it was just taken from.
Yep.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Cool.
Exo's gonna double down and just be like, yeah, don't take that off again. Thanks. But what?
When we get back, you will have to show that to Grandpa.
Not
grandpa,
the
not
taking it
your
off
grandpa.
part, but the coin.
Just show the coin to Grandpa.
We should go collect the last
Okay.
two because I
Go
don't
to
want any of the
reptile.
dogs showing up.
That's a good point. Zach, let's head that way.
Reptile
This
House?
doesn't need to go much.
Because that's
farther.
the one that's occupied. That's the only reason I'm saying we go there is because there's people there. The other one's unoccupied.
that we know of.
Next.
Okay, so wait,
Protection.
the one that's occupied is the one
The snakes.
with
It
the
has
snakes.
Reptile house.
company building.
Got it.
I'm sorry, the company vehicle in front of it for a reptile care house.
I mean, I like snakes.
Noah, how you feeling? You look a little drowned still.
Snakes. They.
You don't like danger noodles?
No.
noodles.
I mean, boop. No. Okay, they don't have any legs. I don't know. There's no.
You are
legs on
correct.
them.
You
I
really
find
shouldn't
them
be eating my aunt.
adorable. I'll protect you.
Your aunt doesn't have any legs?
No. Another time.
You head towards the house. As you head towards the house, you hear the faint sounds of Christmas music. Somebody's playing the piano, and they're just they're all kind of singing along and stuff like that. So, but yeah, you walk up to the house, and you know it's we knocking on the door.
Noah's given a wide berth to the truck.
Yeah. You give a wide berth to the truck. You say you keep your distance. It's pretty great.
Is this one of the type of trucks that has the windows covered in panels,
Uh,
or are there windows?
no, there are windows.
Okay. Exo's gonna peek in as we walk through.
Exo, no!
Investigation check, Exo.
No, why are you screaming at me, Noah?
You take 17 poison damage as you put. No, it's fine. You go up towards the window of the car. As you look in.
Too close to the danger noodle.
Too close to the danger.
It's a 10 for investigation.
Yeah, I mean, you look inside. It looks to be like some cages and things of that sort. As you're kind of looking inside, you realize that New Orleans gets a lot of reptiles. I mean, they come out of nowhere, and it looks like this is the people that you call when like I don't know what to do with this. What do I help? And they will take them and be like, listen, we're not going to kill it. We're just going to put it in a cage and we'll get it away and we'll find a place to put it.
It's like trapping stuff and those little like
Yeah.
pull things that you like lasso.
The hooks and things
That.
like that that you can lift up. Some of the more venomous, snakes and sort of lift them up. But you don't see any animals, like as you peek your head in, there's not a like surprise. Like, no, it's just a van with stuff.
Exo's gonna shrug and just be like, seems legit. And just walk on.
What Christmas song is being played on the piano?
Deck the halls. And it sounds like there's a family of people singing along with who's ever playing.
Deck the halls with lots of crawlies.
Did we all put on the lab coats that Martin had in the truck?
You're welcome to. If everybody want to, yeah. You pass out lab coats. Whoever wants to wear a little like lab coat for Camelot's concoctions.
I'm guessing mine would be a little tight.
Yeah, you're Tommy boy wearing fat guy in a little
That
coat.
fat
right?
guy in a little coat.
Did we want to try and pull the "oh my gosh, there's natural gas leak in your house, get out" thing, or
With a laboratory coat?
hey, all we need is a clipboard and a good attitude, and people will leave.
Usually
Anybody
works.
have a clipboard?
Looks at Martin.
Look, I got the one clipboard. It's mine, but I will share if that's what. Hey, it's mine. It's mine.
So what's the plan? We're just gonna walk up to the house, guys, and like be like, "Hey, notice anything spooky?"
I
Cool, so
guess.
what's the plan?
I mean, I don't have any better idea. I mean, we could distract them. I could just like scream outside, and then they could run out to see what's going on. And then we run inside, and then we lock the door, and we've just locked them out.
None of you
Or
are subtle.
we could say we're from the electric company responding to the recent power outages. We need to check their house fuse box and stuff because there could be damage.
That's way better.
I mean, that's a lot subtler, yes. But lab coats?
And Noah's just fat guy, little coat.
I think we should do the power outage thing. But probably not all of us at once because it'll look very suspicious. So
Maybe not the two celebrities.
yeah, that's also suspicious. Oh, but maybe we could go in through a window in the back or something while somebody else opens the door and gets them out.
Noah likes this idea.
Good.
Does the police liaison have any thoughts or questions about kind of illegal breaking and entering that the party's about to commit?
You mean that we've already committed?
Oh yeah.
'Cause
Oh yeah.
Noah
Never mind.
just threw Zach through a window.
Hey, maybe you could use your necklace around the house
The
To see
necklace
if-
isn't nearly big enough to go around the house.
to see if, like, you can detect the other coin.
Like
That's
a
probably a good-
dowsing rod?
Yeah, like a dowsing rod.
Sure. I put the coin out.
He's here holding it. Which way?
Okay. You're holding
You
the
make beeping
coin
noises.
out.
It's for official.
Why
I don't
not?
know.
I pick her up and I hold her horizontally. So that we could...
I'll tell you what. Give me just a wisdom check, Becca. This feels like this would be more of like a ingrained like.
Where are my other coins?
That'll be an 8.
Man, we ain't found. You have no idea. You Noah picks you up, usually as a dowsing rod. You're kind of holding the coin and stuff like that. You're not tapping it, right? Like it's just you're just holding it out and.
Did the skeletons disappear?
No, skeletons are still there. They're kind of following behind where Becca is.
I'm gonna pinch the bridge of my nose and cast Detect Magic again and see if I can locate.
The skeletons are putting out a good chunk of magic.
I know.
Becca's necklace is glowing pretty bright, a little brighter than it was before. Everybody else's magical items are putting out some stank on it. No, you don't. The tech magic is a visual thing. It's not a like a.
How long does it last?
It's not like the DualShock
10 minutes.
controller like kind of buzzes if you're
Right.
close. Like you don't see anything.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm kind of just looking overview of the house, the truck, what we've walked past,
Walk
just
around
to
the
see
outside?
if I can not feel but see the same kind of magic that I saw in the projector, because I know now that I'm looking for something that's a little bit more divine, so it's what I'm kind of trying to
Okay,
look at.
Sabrina's gonna walk around the house. Is anybody joining her?
I bet if we send 6 skeletons into the house, they'll come running out.
Zach will go with Sabrina.
Okay. The two of you walk around the house. As you do, you walk past a very large window, and it looks like a family is enjoying some like a Christmas get together. You see a dad who's kind of fallen asleep in the chair. He's holding the eggnog, and like mom immediately kind of swoops over and picks up the glass and sort of puts it down. You see grandpa or a grandpa-like figure is the one playing, and grandma is spearheading, singing as two twin girls sit on her lap, and she kind of sings with them as dad kind of falls asleep in the chair. As you two walk around the house, you see some glow coming from inside the house. But it's hard to tell the ambient glow because it's so faint. It's definitely coming from inside, but it's not coming from anywhere around. But it's coming from that living room area where the family is gathered. You don't see any reptiles. Like, it's not like you turn the corner and it's like, and then there's Timothy, the bow python. Like, it's you don't see any huge reptiles or anything like that out in the open. But you see just a family sort of enjoying Christmas and singing songs and stuff. Yes, Mark?
Oh, okay. So, where are the skeletons right now?
Behind Becca.
And Becca's at the front of the house or behind the house?
Becca's at the front of the house.
Okay. So, here's my plan. I want to go to the front door and, like, kind of knock on the door. It's like, hey, how you doing? And then point to the skeletons. Do they belong to you?
Okay.
And then hopefully that'll scare them, and I'll be like, get out, run, get out of the car, run! You know, whatever. So they get out of the house.
Okay.
It'll work. They'll run. They maybe go out the back door. I don't care. But like, hey, do those skeletons belong to you?
I mean, I bet if they ominously crawl through that big giant window, they'll run out the door.
Right, but I don't want anybody to I don't want them to get hurt.
You're not there, Sabrina.
I know.
I mean, if you're going to terrify them anyway, you might as well terrify them out of the house instead of having the skeletons outside of the house and then telling them to go outside of the house where the skeletons are. I feel like
they, run to, I don't know, like where their car is, like in the garage, maybe the other side. I don't know how it's laid out.
I mean, we should probably try the gas thing first or the power thing first. It just seems less like terrifying.
All right, let's do that.
Do you guys wait for Sabrina and Zach to come back?
Guy in a little coat.
Okay. Sabrina and Zach, eventually you walk around the perimeter of the house. Looks fairly ordinary. Like I said, it's a brand new house in the neighborhood and things of that sort. Both of you give me an investigation check.
10 for Zach.
Yeah, you notice that 10 for Zach and Sabrina. Zach, you really don't notice much about it. The house looks nice and stuff like that. Sabrina, you're walking around the house and stuff like that, and you're walking past the window and you kind of absentmindedly glance, and then you look back. You realize that the window has been caulked shut. There's a little bit of caulk on the window to prevent a draft from coming in. Like, it's just not.
It looks like a winterization method and not like we're trying to keep people inside.
I mean, winterization, like it could be like if this family's just like no cold bad, but they just put but usually winterization is not that extreme as to like seal the window shut.
Of egress and ingress, yeah.
Right, and this is brand new construction.
That's the reptile room.
But isn't that where the family is? Are the families reptiles?
Is there?
No, it's just one. Pass by one room.
Is there?
No, but now they might be.
As we walked past the window, and I felt a little bit of the magic coming from in there. Mm-hmm. Was there anything on the window itself?
What do you mean?
Like how the projector had illusory magic on it, as well as.
No, nothing on the window itself.
Nothing like that.
Cool. Sabrina and Zach are walking around the house. They're taking a little bit of time because they're just being fastidious, but you don't know what's taking them so long. Martin, Exo, Noah, Becca and the Skelly crew, are we just hanging out in that spot?
We could pretend like we're caroling.
Could, but God, could you imagine?
But then why are they going to come out of the house?
Maybe they'll just invite us in for eggnog. I don't know.
All right,
Well,
who
you
is the
may not come
best
out of the
bet?
house.
I am Noah.
It's a reach out program for new neighborhoods and an orientation for
Sponsored
residents.
by
The New Orleans Saints.
concoctions.
I mean, I feel like Sabrina is a really good choice to try to convince them to come out of the house due to the power thing. So perhaps maybe we wait for Sabrina to come back and she can impersonate the power person, or we just go get her, or I message her.
Sabrina and Zach eventually make their way over towards the front of the house, and as they come back, everybody reconvenes, and Becca shares her plan with you, Sabrina.
Something odd is happening here at this house.
Like what?
This is a new construction, and it would be built to handle the weather here, being a new construction. Yes.
Okay.
One would
Yeah.
think.
Maybe.
The windows caulked shut in the front.
Okay, that's weird.
You know,
So-
when she says that, you guys are out front. You kind of look, and all of the windows are cocked shut. Like, now that she said it, and you kind of look around, you're like, you know what? That's so weird. That's so funny. All the windows that you can see, like alongside the sides and the bottom, they're just cocked shut.
It doesn't make sense.
What about the door?
Nah, the door's fine.
I mean, should you just try to get him out, and then if they don't, we send in the skeletons through the window?
You hear
How would we send?
hello?
Where?
Hold on 1 second. We're having a meeting. Be with you in just a second.
Coming from by the front door.
Oh, dang it.
Hey, are y'all okay? We've got Ring, and y'all have just been outside of our house talking for like the past
Yeah. We're
we-
trying to have a meeting. Just give us a.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's fine. Are the skeletons with y'all too?
Yours? That's what we were talking about. They're not yours?
No, they ain't ours. Hang on just a minute. Dang, where's my pants? And you hear, where's my pants? And there's a shuffling from inside as the door opens up, and you see a guy wearing blue jeans and what appears to be like a red checkered shirt, and he goes, "Hey,
Hey.
what's going on? Merry Christmas, Noah the Ark Sorensen. Holy crap! What's up, man? You play for the. You're a good player. I'm so glad that we picked you up in the draft day.
Have you noticed anything strange happening around the neighborhood here?
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's been a lot of weird stuff. There was a water weird in the pool down the street, and I told the kids they can't go play over that way for a little bit. And then the merry-go-round was freaking out and stuff like that. We saw y'all handle that too.
Wait. So, you knew about the water weird?
Oh yeah, heck yeah! This neighborhood's been going to hell in a handbasket. Y'all want to come inside? It's really cold outside. I'm afraid I'm gonna like. I do not like the cold.
So, real quick,
Yeah.
if I were to ask you if you speak parcel tongue, you seen Harry Potter?
No, man, we don't like any of that satanic stuff. So we tend to keep
Okay,
things a
so-
little.
So, why is it cold?
Why is it cold?
It's not cold.
I mean, it's November in New Orleans, pal. I mean, there's a nip in the air. You were standing outside my front house. Why am I feeling like I'm being questioned here? I was like,
First of all, those aren't your skeletons, but
I'm gonna have to ask
What?
y'all very nicely to wait. Okay, hang on. Here's the misconception. Y'all broke the veil.
Yes, we
Broke the
all
veil.
broke the veil.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's why we can see the skeletons. I figured as much. Like, it's fine. If y'all want to come inside, you're welcome to. There's plenty of Christmas cookies, just guest rights and all that. Like, if y'all are coming in, like, don't be kicking up a ruckus or nothing. But, like,
Appreciate that. We're actually here looking for a coin.
Oh, crap. What kind of coin?
It looks like this.
Meemaw!
5 nickel.
Meemaw, they want your coin.
Oh hell.
And he goes, y'all probably need to come inside and talk to Meemaw. She wears that coin. It's a good luck charm. She ain't getting rid of that thing. But if you want to come and talk to her, y'all are welcome to. He's like, y'all like beer? I got some Abita in the fridge. I can hook y'all up.
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
All right.
Noah had her cookies.
To see if it matches. That's all. I mean, do you think she'd be willing to just like show us just to see if it's the same as this one? My grandma gave me this.
Meemaw comes out to the front door and she's like, "What y'all yelling at? We're singing Christmas carol. Oh my God, Noah the Ark Sorensen. We love you for the Saints, man. You the best." And she goes, "Hey, that looks like mine." And she pulls out a coin. Looks somewhat identical, and she's got the.
They look so close, and I'm gonna get mine as close as I can to hers.
As you start to take a step forward, it gets a little weird because you're aggressively holding your coin out and stepping forward. Dad, or you can imagine her son, kind of steps forward and being like, "Okay, well this is weird. Y'all are weird. Even for people who broke the veil, y'all are getting kind of weird because we heard the whole power company like thing, and should we send skeletons in through the window? So y'all are welcome to come in.
Should you what?
Like,
I wasn't there for that.
No, you weren't. No, you were walking around the house looking creepily in the window and stuff like that, which is fine. I mean, that's on you.
I wanted to sing Christmas carols.
Oh, come on in, Mr. Sorensen. It's a right pleasure. Good Lord, you're tall. Did your parents give you just like straight up like Wheaties when you were a kid? Dang. And he goes inside and he's like, we got some guests. This is the Sorensen family. I'm gonna guess. And he goes, we're the Johnsons. And you hear the little girls come running forward, and they just kind of look up at you and stuff like that as Noah walks into the house.
Can I get my coin close enough to see if it like absorbs her coin?
Not to Meemaw. Meemaw turns around because Noah Sorensen just walked in the house and is like, and turns around. She's like, y'all come on in, get something to drink. And she takes the coin and tucks it in between her shirt again and kind of walks in. I'll tell you what, Becca. I'll give you a persuasion check as you're coming in to be like, hey, can I see that real quick? Give me one persuasion check. I'm gonna give you a high DC. I'm gonna give you a DC of 18 here.
I'm gonna say my grandma gave me this coin, and I don't know much about it. I was thinking maybe you could tell me more about yours and where it came from, and then I would know more.
Okay.
And see if they're exactly the same.
Persuasion check DC 18.
Oof.
That's right.
Y'all tooling up on this family. 22. Okay. You come forward towards the door. As you come forward towards the door, you kind of take your coin out. Hey, can I just see? And you kind of lean forward, and Meemaw is like, yeah, sure. My grandma, your coin eats hers. And she looks down at her shirt and then looks up at you.
What just happened?
She takes a step backward, her eyes turn serpentine, and she slams the door, double bolts it, and Noah, you step into the house as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 little baby young T snake people all drop the glamour holding them, turn to Noah, and Meemaw says, "This is going to feed us for a few more days, kids. Take down the bodyguard. Take down the big guy. We'll handle the rest." And that is where we are going to end tonight's adventure.
Fun time in the old house.
We got some young T's. We got some snake folks that Noah is currently surrounded by. But Becca took care of the coin.
Camper either.
And
I love snakes.
Noah, all of your attacks are going to be at disadvantage because you hate snakes.
Oh, why'd it have to be snakes?
As all of this family turns into snake people. Woohoo, baby. So we'll see y'all. Thank you so much for everybody tuning in. This was a fun one for me. I'm really excited because they have made the last house the most powerful, and that is the super smart automated house that is run by Hal, which I'm very excited to.
Don't do it, Dave.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave. So yeah, we get to meet Al's nemesis, which is going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
So yes. So tune in for more shenanigans with the Unbroken Veil crew. We love you all. Indigo Connect. Heart hands out, kids. And have a good day. I love you all.